Not that there isn't anything to worry about with less experienced sites, but certainly against the measures that we were using, the specific ones. And we were focused a lot on data quality and on enrollment performance. All indications are that from that perspective, there probably isn't much to worry about with sites in emerging regions, that if you have risks with them, it's not in that area.
And then we looked at just performance of subject enrollment. And once again, clearly the emerging regions sites in emerging regions are enrolling more subjects on average than sites in North America and Western Europe. So they're performing better from an enrollment perspective too. The patients themselves might be more compelled for various reasons from a healthcare finance perspective to get into these clinical trials in these emerging regions versus the Western regions, Western Europe and North America. Bottom line, we looked at 4 different measures: 1 of performance, 3 of quality, and in all of them, the emerging regions were as good at it or better than the Western regions. And so what do you conclude from this? Well, this isn't all aspects of site conduct and quality, but some key ones. And for instance, does it mean that you should be upfront in a trial, assuming that you need to have a more rigorous SDV plan for sites in emerging regions versus your sites in the US or in Western Europe? I don't think so. Why not go in with a more simple plan that just applies the same simple plan across the world? Let the operational central monitoring and detect quality issues and address them on a case-by-case basis, but don't make your upfront planning more sophisticated and complicated than it needs to be. Wasting a lot of effort on planning and for different levels of scrutiny where the data don't necessarily support that.
One conclusion I made in particular is, when you're putting together a risk plan at the beginning of the study and you're doing risk-based monitoring, instead of thinking that you have to apply different special targeted SDV plans for each different country or for sites in different regions of the world, there's no data right now to support that. It's much simpler to just start out each trial, even your global trials, with a single SDV plan across all of your sites globally, and then make adjustments as warranted based on the monitoring and central monitoring during the trial. But you don't have to spend a tremendous amount of time and effort for no value add to try to make a sophisticated SDV plan at the beginning that probably isn't warranted based on the data we're finding. So a really interesting result. Had a great conversation with the audience about it, and a lot of really good questions in that area and with our other insights metrics as well.